Wow, this is one of those beers I could spend half an hour just smelling it. It's so amazing. The first sip lies to you. The second sip is the real deal. This is Warburger Urtyp, Warburg Original, a Dunkles beer from the city of Warburg. I'll show you the place later. Every beer needs its own specific glass in order to unfold its aroma and taste fully. For a Dunkles beer, a beer mug is okay, but a bulbous glass is better. Don't simply drink beer, that ruins it. A proper beer tasting is done with appearance, aroma, and two different types of taste. Appearance and aroma create preconceptions, and preconceptions are almost always wrong. This is what we want. When you then drink the beer, anticipation of taste compares to actual taste, a point of reference. Not getting what you want will make the experience potent. But if you want to skip appearance and aroma of this beer, then this is where you need to click. This beer's brewery is Warburg Brauerei, Warburg Brewery, and it has an alcoholic strength of 5.0%, which puts it at the lower end of what is typical for this type. A Dunkles beer is supposed to be drunk at 8 to 10 degrees Celsius. From a Dunkles, we can expect brilliant clarity despite the dark color, as well as a creamy off-white head. Let's see. The bigger belly gives the beer a larger surface area, therefore releasing aroma better, which then can be gathered up here for us to inhale. The head is airy, frothy. It has medium-sized froth cells. There isn't particularly much of it. The color of the head is ivory, and it tastes metallic. The color of the beer itself is a beautiful golden brown. Clarity is at least burnished, if not even crystal clear. From a Dunkles, we can expect bready, nutty aroma with caramel and cacao notes. Herbal, floral, and fruity esters should mostly be absent. On the nose, it's smoky, and there is the caramel and the bread, as it should be. Honey, yeah, and some nougat. Caramel, honey, and nougat oftentimes come together. What else? There's hay and perhaps some leather. Wow. This is one of those beers I could spend half an hour just smelling it. It's so amazing. Concerning fruity esters, there's actually some lychee. Not sure if I'm making it up, but there might be some cloves as well. Before we finally get to the taste, we'll have a look at the place that makes this beer. Welcome to Warburg, in the most populous German state of North Rhine-Westphalia. The town has a unique storybook cityscape. The medieval town center lies on two hills, which are separated by the Diemel River. On one side is the Altstadt, and on the other, the Neustadt. Now finally, the taste. The first sip should include soft malt sweetness and extremely low bitterness. The second sip should be earthy, spicy, and dry. Aftertaste should be round and sweet. What hits the tongue first is that it's toasty, malty, and quaffable. The body of the beer is full. It's full-bodied. 4 out of 6 on the fullness scale. The texture of a beer can be fresh, soft, or well-rounded. This one is well-rounded. The carbonation is vibrant, 3 out of 7 on the carbonation scale. Become a new subscriber and I will send you my personal beer tasting sheet. With it, you can do your own professional beer tastings. It's in German and English, link is below. Second sip. The second sip always tastes different from the first sip. On the second sip. Now, the body of the beer, the fullness, is not only full-bodied, it's even broad-bodied. 4 out of 6 on the fullness scale. The texture has changed too. Now it is soft instead of well-rounded. Concerning bitterness, it's tart. 3 out of 5. Apart from that, it's well-balanced. But that's only in the background. Here's a question. Is it a Schlürfbier? Or is it a Schluckbier? It's very drinkable and smooth. That's rather a Schluckbier. But its layered, smoky malty aromas and evolving sip structure rather make it a Schlürfbier. It's pretty much in the middle between Schluckbier and Schlürfbier, tilting slightly towards Schluckbier. Aftertaste. The aftertaste is warming, pleasant. This beer has a harmonically fading finish. You will get my beer tasting sheet. My expectations, they were fulfilled. It's only a bit more fruity and bitter than typically. How soft and broad-bodied it is sticks out. The rounded texture supports the malt profile. Yet how tart and earthy it is adds tension. The first sip is comforting and highly drinkable. The second sip is softer and gains depth. There's a transition from easy drinking maltiness into more layered, earthy, leathery complexity. This beer is a broad, smooth, smoky, malty Dunkles with both rustic depth and strong drinkability. It would go great together with smoked ham, pretzel, and gingerbread. Well, that's it for today, beer lovers. You'll see me in the next one.